Hello, my name is Doug Goodfeather, and I come to you in a good way today. Not only as an Indigenous man, but as an American and a veteran. And these are the questions I want to ask. Are you going to give us jurisdictional rights in our sovereign nations so that we can prosecute criminals who come onto our sovereign land and commit crimes? We need to address the education. Are you going to address this education? And how are you going to resolve these issues? Healthcare system, economic growth and stability, and addictions. How are you going to come to the table and create for our sovereign people, our indigenous peoples? As well as having seats at the table in the Congress and the Senate. And every tribal nation throughout this country, we need people to be sitting there as delegates for this great nation so that we can represent who we are. And because we deserve a right, we deserve a voice, we deserve to be heard. So that's why we're standing here and we're asking, we need you to answer these questions in a good way. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Native nations should have jurisdiction on their own territory, not just on criminal justice, but on environmental justice. You know, the Keystone Pipeline was one thing. Now we got the expansion of these Enbridge lines across Indian lands in Minnesota and Wisconsin and Michigan. And that's bringing Alberta tar sands oil and fracked oil from the Bakken fields to refineries. And the Native people are calling for their shutdown. Enbridge is expanding. And I think Native people in their own land should have jurisdiction. So that's number one. Number two is treaties have been violated. We need to honor the treaty rights. And a lot of that is giving back the land that the treaty said these indigenous nations were supposed to have, and they've lost. You know, and that includes like Native Hawaiians. I have cousins in Hawaii. They have homelands that the Native Hawaiians are supposed to use, and they keep saying, and this is the democratic machine that runs Hawaii, that land's too good for a resort. You can't have it now. This is, I mean, we thought the Indian Wars ended in the 19th century. No, they're still going on. And then, as far as delivering education, healthcare, and economic development, treaties provide for a lot of that. They've been violated. We need to provide that. And then we need to make sure everybody, Native people and non-Native people, have their basic economic rights when we talk about an economic Bill of Rights and a Green New Deal to rebuild the economy so it's sustainable. And finally, seats at the table. We need proportional representation, ranked choice voting for multi-member districts, for Congress right down to city councils. And that will give Native people their fair shot. But also we might consider what they do in New Zealand, where the indigenous Maori people have certain seats set aside that they elect to their national parliament. And maybe that's what we need to do in this country. So Native people, the original inhabitants, have their fair share of representation and power in Washington.